From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Country Music Time, brought to you by your local Air Force recruiter and this radio station. Now, here's the star of this week's show, Little Jimmy Dickens.
When I was a little boy around the table at home, I remember very well when company would come. I would have to be right still until the whole crowd ate. My mom always said to me, Jim, take a tater and wait. Taters never did taste good with chicken on the plate, but I had to eat them just the same. And that is why it looks bad to have these beauty ways, because I always had to take an old cold tater and wait. Well, I thought that I'd starve to death before my time would come. All that chicken they would eat and just leave Jim the bun. The feet and neck are all that's left upon the china plate. It makes you pretty darn weak to take an old cold tater and wait. Taters never did taste good with chicken on the plate, but I had to eat them just the same. And that is why it looks bad to have these beauty ways, because I always had to take an old cold tater and wait. And then the preachers, they would come to stay a while with us. I would have to slip around and raise a little fuss, in fear that I might spill the beans or break the china plate. My mama always said to me, Jim, take a tater and wait. Taters never did taste good with chicken on the plate, but I had to eat them just the same. That is why it looks bad to have these beauty ways, because I always had to take an old cold tater and wait.
Hey, all right.
All right. How are you today, Chuck?
I'm doing just great. How about you?
You're looking fine. I'm doing just great. Thank you very much.
There are some songs that are just, they're there. They're going to be there. They were as good today, and they're just as good right now as they were when they were first released, and that's one of them.
Boy, I'm glad that one came along.
Yeah.
It got me a nickname, though, didn't it? Take an old cold tater. All my friends call me Tater. Even got the fans doing that nowadays, so everybody calls me Tater.
You've been a member of the Grand Ole Opry now for a long, long time, haven't you?
Well, I came to the Grand Ole Opry in 1948, and after a long stretch there, I was off for a little while and then back with the Grand Ole Opry, and I'm delighted. I've never get out on the road on a tour and miss the Grand Ole Opry. Saturday night doesn't roll around that I don't miss being on the stage there with my friends and all those nice people that I've been associated with.
Does the Grand Ole Opry mean what it used to mean?
Well, it does to me. The Grand Ole Opry will always be Grand Ole Opry, and of course our music has progressed. I'm glad to see that. That's everything nothing can stand still. It has to progress, and the better music and the better sounds and the better engineers like we have here on this program, and that's what it takes for our industry to grow, and I'm glad to see it.
You had something happen fairly recently that was the culmination of a long career so far. And as you said, I'm still here.
Well, I imagine when you've been in the business as long as I have, almost 45 years now, that's a dream, for everyone that's been in it that long. But after you've accomplished being inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, you start weighing the things that you've done. And sometimes, that's kind of like working your way through college. You're not too proud of the grades that you've had, but you're always glad to graduate, and that's kind of the way I felt about being inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. I was really it was a total surprise for me, and I wasn't expecting it. I knew I'd been nominated. That was the fourth year, but at the same time, I felt that there were a lot of people that were also nominated that were much more worthy of it than I was at that particular time.
It's an honor that I think is well deserved.
Thank you, Chuck.
Let's take time and listen to another song off one of your albums.
I plan to burn most every bridge I've crossed. It seems that everything I've loved, I've lost. When I found you, I thought my luck had turned. Our love's just another bridge to burn. I'll soon light the match and move on. I've already lingered much too long. Oh, I'm so hurt, you're so unconcerned. Our love's just another bridge to burn. Sometimes one must love enough for two. That's how it's been with me and you. I see your face no matter where I turn. Our love's just another bridge to burn. I'll soon light the match and move on. I've already lingered much too long. Oh, I'm so hurt, you're so unconcerned. Our love's just another bridge to burn. Our love's just another bridge to burn.
And now here's my friend Sergeant Chuck Hausey with a few words about the United States Air Force.
Thank you very much. You know, today's United States Air Force has some of the best opportunities for a young man or woman. For starters, we offer an excellent salary with regular increases. And there's also housing assistance and meal allowances if you live off base. How many other organizations can offer you complete medical and dental care plus 30 days of vacation with pay each year? And don't forget about technical training. The Air Force provides training in more than 130 skill areas. It's valuable training that can give you a head start toward a promising career. We can also help you earn a college degree. When Air Force members take civilian college courses, the Air Force will pay up to 75% of tuition. Add it all up and you get more than a paycheck. You get a great way of life and a great place to start. Your local Air Force recruiter can give you all the details. The phone number is listed in your phone book under U.S. government. Call today. Aim high with the Air Force.
One fine day as I was walking down the street, spied a big man, the rags up on his feet. Took a penny from my pocket, in his tin cup I did drop it, and I heard him say as I made my retreat, "May the bird of paradise fly up your nose, may an elephant caress you with his toes, may your heart beat right when runners get her hose, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose." My laundryman is really on his toes. Found $100 bill among my clothes. When he called me, I came running, gave him back his dime for phoning, and I heard him saying as I turned to go, "May the bird of paradise fly up your nose, may an elephant caress way behind one day to catch a train. The taxi driver said, we'll make it just the same. A speed cop made it with us, and as he wrote out the ticket, I stood by politely awaiting for my change. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May an elephant caress you with his toes. May white beetle like the runners get a hose. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose.
Well, I'm not sure which came first, that song or the saying.
I think the saying came first, Chuck.
That's another song that's been good to you, hasn't it?
Yes, it has been very good, and I'm just fortunate, I feel, to have been able to get the material at that time.
You do those kind of songs so well, and you act like you're having so much fun, and yet you do the ballads, the soft love type ballads, and that sort of music as well. Which do you prefer?
Well, thank you. I don't know which I prefer, Chuck, because early in my career, I just kind of got branded as a novelty singer, and that's been awfully good for my career, and I've enjoyed it, and I like to see people have fun, but I also enjoy doing the ballad songs, too.
Do you still enjoy performing on stage as much as you ever did?
I love it. I can't stand being off the road. I get off the road for a week or so, and then I got to get right back in front of folks. I itch for it.
How much are you traveling these days?
Well, I do it. I don't do as many as I used to, but I'll average 150 days a year.
Are there any other plans in the making? How about new albums, new singles?
Well, the Columbia people, the CBS record people, have just released a new album on me they call it a historic album, and it's for collectors mostly, of the old songs. Some of the old tunes that I did, like the old Cold Tater, with the original sound on them, without the modern sounds that we have today. And then we've got three songs in that album that was never released, and so that's going to be something new for the folk.
Why did you never get into the other portions of country music? Okay, everybody I talk to, it seems like, especially the younger people now, also get into producing, and they start opening a booking agency, or they start this, and pretty soon it seems like they're doing everything in the music business.
Chuck, I'm not a businessman. I'm an entertainer, and I leave that to other people that handle those things for me. But I don't get involved into anything other than what I do, and that's a full-time job for me. I'm constantly and still working, trying to make the act a little better than before. I've never been completely satisfied with any one performance that I've done, so therefore I work on the act all the time, and I'm trying to update it and keep it to where I can entertain a lot of people, not just a few.
Well, I tell you what, I hope you're on the road for another 100 years and performing for all of us out there, because I tell you what, it's nice to be able to sit here and talk to a legend. Congratulations again on your being entered into the Country Music Hall of Fame. And
I can't thank you enough, and I want to say that it's nice to see you once again and to be on your program.
Thank you. Country Music Time was recorded in Nashville, Tennessee, and was brought to you by your local Air Force recruiter and this radio station. Technical direction by Marvin Hughes. Engineering by Jack Logan. This is Air Force Sergeant Chuck Hausey saying thanks again to Little Jimmy Dickens, and reminding you to contact your local Air Force recruiter to get more details about Air Force experience. It could be your ticket to a great way of life.